I was okay with it. My false twin flame would stalk me on my social media. He would watch everything I ever post. He would sit there on my live streams and just continually every day just stalk and harass me, and it was turning into bitterness and resentment. Both of us were mirroring each other in that way. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go get some tissue. We were mirroring each other in the worst ways possible. I started to gain a lot of resentment towards him because he wouldn't confess what he felt. And so he would mirror that back, and I had no idea. That revelation came, the only reason he hates you and is mad and angry is because you're the one at war. You're the one at war, and everyone is at war with you because you're at war. Everyone else is ready for war because you have a sword. And I don't know, I guess in a way the live streams for me represent like hopes and dreams that I had that I lost. My twin, like when I found out, he just like went off, he just like one day went offline. Literally, I mean, he's a YouTuber like me, well was. And he was a musician, very, very heavy drug user, into like really heavy shit. Was involved with some bad people. Last I knew, he had his house robbed because he messed up with the wrong crowd. He had gotten another girl pregnant. Just like he messed up his life pretty bad. And he was in a coven. He just became so obsessed with hurting me, and I used to think it was because he hated me. I see now he sent me all that darkness because he was just trying to save himself. I think people really deep down are good. I don't think he wanted to hurt me. He got messed up. I remember in April of 2022, I got this weird cryptic text. But by this point, he'd already gone offline for about 2 years. And, well, I think it was one of his coven mates, his people that he was dealing with. Pretty sure he, I think they were losing steam. He took his life, and so I think they were losing out on, power. So anyway, this guy who was not my twin, but said some of the same things, ended up admitting that he's in a coven and he knows people in high places, and I need to be working with them. And if I don't work with them, then, well, I mean, it was implied, there was an implied threat that things would happen to me. And I remember I told this guy, shit ain't gonna happen to me. Like, I literally talked to him on the phone, because at first I thought it was my twin, because he was so adamant, he was so expressive. He'd said the same shit that my twin used to say to me, but yet, you know, I knew like something was wrong. And so this guy called me, and we texted, and the text, it looked like my twin, so I answered the phone, or I responded back. I said, answer the phone, I'm gonna call you. I want to hear if this is you, because he said the same name. He said that that's his name, and I said, okay, I want to know. So anyway, I talked to him on the phone, and I just instantly, I was just my heart just dropped because it wasn't him. It's so sad what twin flames can be and do, and how it can affect you, because you get to the point where no matter how bad they've hurt you, it's real unconditional love. And it's like, it shocked the shit out of me that after all the abuse, I still wanted it to be him, but it wasn't. It wasn't. I found out later on, because dreams and spirit, and I found out he took his life. So he came to me in a dream and said he would be doing that if I sent him to prison, and that's what happened. So he's been offline for over 2 years, and he was such a troubled soul. He was so lost that I swear to God, I never loved anybody more in my life. But he was a struggling musician. He was alcoholic, drug addict, had girls left and right. Like, he was into the party scene, and he was not doing okay, and he never recovered, and he got pretty messed up. Started removing, my false twin flame from my life. I feel like if you're at this level, at this point in the video, chances are you'll believe the next part too, because I'm already talking about some crazy ish. I'm talking about things that most people don't understand or don't believe. Magic, black flies, demons, incubus, covens, chances are it's not that big of a leap, but for a lot of people, especially me, it was for a minute.